Hello, welcome to the admin training on how to manage your school results. So, as the admin, you have the feature of managing your school results, which is under the results control panel. So, under the result control panel, there is A-school results. Then, under the A-school results, we have the generate results, the broadsheets, the check results, the transcripts, the grade setting, the result summary, the staff setting, the score setting, behavior, and this is school head setting and the score setting. So if I click on the score setting is now where you manage your CA and your exam columns, where you manage the name of your CA, the name of your exam columns, their scores, and your exam total score. So this is where you create your number of CAs. So you can select if you want 4 CAs, if you want 6 CAs, you can say you want 6 CAs, you want 5 CAs. Then this is where you create the name of the CAs you want, test, assignment, and the score, 10 marks, 5 marks. So let me change this back to 4 CAs. Then your exam, you can make it 60. So if you change your assignment to 10 marks, you can make this 60 instead of 65. So depending on what you want, you can change your assessments according to your CA for that particular term. So that's what happens in the score setting. In the behavior setting, this is where you manage your behavior of the school. That's your handwriting, punctuality. You have the affective domain and the psychomotive domain. So if I enter the affective domain, you can see the list for the different classes. So you can create your behavioral settings for different classes and create all your subcategories in there. To create it, you click on create. You can call it psychomotor, or we already have that already. Psychomotor assessment. Select the classes you want the assessment to be for. You can now create the name for each of the assessments you want. Okay. And writing. Then you can create multiple ones. If I click on it creates 2 more columns. Still, I click, then cooperation with others, and you can submit. Automatically the behavior will be created for the set of classes that it was created for. To delete it, just click on the delete remove button, and the delete button to be deleted as a behavior category. The next, you have the school head setting. The school head setting is where you manage the comments, the average of the student, and the head teacher's name. So this is where you manage your comments, 95% to 100, this particular comment that appears, 90% to 94%, this particular comment that appears. You can click on each comment and edit the comment according to what you want. So in a school, you can edit your comments. So this is automatic comment that appears as a school head. So dependent on the average of the students, this comment appears for the child in the results. Then this is where you manage the school head's name. That's for the junior and for the senior secondary. So if you want to do for the senior secondary, you have to click on the senior. If you want to do for the junior, you click on the junior, and you can switch to the different group of the school, set up their school head, and edit the score, the grades according to the comments that you want to show. If you want to change from nursery and primary, from secondary to nursery and primary, you click on the house, you switch to the nursery and primary branch, and you can work on the nursery and primary section. So remember, whatever you do in the secondary, try as much as possible to do in the nursery and primary. So same thing, primary, you can change the school head, and you can see the comments that appears for each. The next you have is the staff comment setting. Staff setting is where you manage your comments for the class teacher. So dependent on the average of the students, a particular comment will appear for them. So from 95 to 100, this is the comment. For the nursery, you can also do for the primary and select different comments according to the grade of the average of the children. So that's for the result setting. Then you have the grade setting. As the grade setting goes, this is where you manage the grade setting. A+, A-, the grading, the raw remark, and the comments that the remark will come with. If you want the results come with a subject comments remark. So you do that for the nursery, you do that for the primary, and you can switch to the secondary section and do that for the junior and the secondary. So to edit the grade, you just click on the grade, change it to B, automatically the grade changes to B. Change it back to A, you click on the grade, you change it to A, automatically the grade changes back to A. You can change the remark from excellent to whichever remark that you want, and that manages that part of it. So this is about the result setting of the school. The next training about the school results will focus on the generate result, the broadsheet, the check result, the transcript, and the result summary. Thank you very much for your time.